Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Zoe and this is going to be my June reset. So we're going to start off with my TBR and then do my June journal page. So to start off with, I thought I would go for books that I want to finish. So the first book is Bridgerton, the Duke and I by Julia Quinn. I have started this. I got to page 77. I mean, it's not June yet. It's May 31st today, so it's June tomorrow. So I'll probably read a little bit more tonight, but I mean, I won't finish all of this by tonight. So yeah, I recently watched the new Bridgerton series and I'm now obsessed and I need more and I can't have more for 14 days. So I'm gonna read the books instead. So the first book is The Duke and I, and it's about Simon and Daphne, and they basically get married out of intentions that it's just to get kind of family off their backs and to look good, but then they end up falling in love. It's a really, really good story. The series is really good, and the book at the moment I'm getting more of Simon's backstory of like what his life, his childhood was like. You've got a little bit of background in the series, but you don't get as much already in the book, so I am liking that about the book so far. One I'd like to finish is Cleopatra and Frankenstein by Coco Melos. I did start this, I started this months ago, so I really hope I'm not going to have to reread this, but I'm pretty sure I kind of remember what this was like. And I mean, it's got a bit weird, that's why I put it down. But I'll read you the blurb. It's New York is slipping from Cleo's grasp, 24, at a different party every night. And with a student visa that's swiftly running out, she doesn't even have money for cigarettes, but then a chance encounters on New Year's Eve offers her a way out. Frank, successful and 20 years older, can give her the security she craves and the green card she needs. And in Cleo, he sees life filled with beauty, art and freedom. Two rush headlong into impulsive marriage. Their friends are drawn into tumultuous orbit. What begins as a chance meeting will change their lives forever. So yeah, it was kind of getting a bit weird for me. Like, I can't even say it on the camera because yeah. So I mean, I'll try and finish it. Maybe I can get past the weirdness, so we will see. And then I'm not expecting to finish this, but this is Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen. I'm thinking of actually watching the film before, because I was always going to read the book then watch the film, but I found with Bridgerton, because I've watched it first, I'm actually enjoying the book more. So I think I'm going to take a chance and watch the film and read the book. So yes, I think everybody knows what Pride and Prejudice is about. But this is the Wordsworth Classic Edition, which has the pretty spine on. I've got quite a few of these collected now. So yeah, I do want to get through a classic. A book I'm in the middle of, which is called Bewitched on my Kindle, and I'm like 50% of the way through. Yeah, I'm liking this. I'm not loving it, but I'm liking it. Basically, this witch is trying to get into this coven, and every time she uses her magic, she loses her memory, so they kind of didn't want her in there. And then she does these kind of missions to get into the coven. Or is it coven? And in one of her sort of missions, she opens like an ancient tomb, which opens to this like weird guy who believes that she is his wife, and they're like long lost like soulmates and stuff. So he kind of follows her around and all this weird stuff is happening. And yeah, I honestly don't know how it ends. I'm not really sure how it's going to end because it's such a hot and cold relationship, and yeah, not sure. I am enjoying it, but not loving it. And then the books I'm hoping to read is Hook, Line and Sinker by Tessa Bailey. This is the sequel to It Happened One Summer, which I read last summer and I absolutely loved. So this follows is it the friend or the sister? It's her sister. And like a new kind of story. But I want to go into this kind of not knowing what kind of happens. So yes, hoping to get to that one, especially with the warm weather coming up, hopefully. And then I'd like to get to Flawless by Elsie Silver. And this is a cowboy romance, I think. The rules were simple: keep my hands off his daughter, but now I'm stuck with her. There's only one bed and, well, rules are made to be broken. So one bed trope, which we all love. And basically he's like, is he a bull? Yeah, he's a professional bull rider and he's kind of mucking up his career by doing some silly stuff. And she's employed to kind of keep an eye on him and make sure he kind of stays in check. And then obviously they fall in love and he's changed. That's what I reckon. And then I'm hoping to get to the second book of the Jessica Parks, no, it's not Jessica, Magnolia Park series. This is Daisy Hates. All 20-year-old Daisy Hates ever wanted is a normal life, but as the sister of London's most notorious gang lord, she knows better than most that in this life everything comes at a price. So yeah, I am a bit intimidated because it's quite long, but I love this book. It's so floppy. I'm currently filming and my partner's fallen asleep on the sofa. Am I that boring? That's all the physical books that I have. I'm probably not even going to get to half of these, but I'm going to try. And then last but not least, I've picked a poetry book, which is Beautiful Chaos by Jessica Ehrlichus. I never know how to say her name. And this is all about motherhood, all the struggles, all the, you know, just raw, honest poems about motherhood, capturing everything from pregnancy to school age. Upon becoming a mother, Jessica was reminded that everyday ordinary is extraordinary. Beautiful Chaos is a collection of chronicles. It all, the high, the lows, the confusion, the loss of identity, the becoming, and the brutal but beautiful ways our children hold up a mirror to ourselves. This collection inspires vulnerability and will be a cathartic, healing read for anyone who needs it, which I am a mother of two. I've got a 3-year-old and just about to become a 1-year-old. So I am definitely in a Beautiful Chaos. So I feel like it's definitely going to be like relatable to me. I've read her 2 of her poetries before and both have had me sobbing. I just love them. So yeah, that is everything that I am reading currently. Well, that is everything I'm hoping to read in the month of June. So now we need to do my June spread. So let's get into that.